We celebrate Valentine's Day on February 14th. We are going to discuss this shortly. Well, there have been multiple theories regarding the celebration of Valentine's Day. But you will be surprised to know that the history of Valentine's Day was not like very happy love story where everything ends up being happily. But this day marks the execution of Saint Valentine by Claudius II on February 14th, which was around 270 AD, which is almost which the most people think this to be true. Some say that there have been many people who were called Valentines. That is, there were many people who were Valentines, and some scholars also said that the whole community who advocated Valentine's ideology were called Valentines. Now let us know that what is the real reason that we celebrate Valentine's Day on the 14th of February. We are going to discuss this. This is a very interesting story which I am going to tell you, which was a real story. So there was a king named Claudius II in the Roman Empire. Okay, that time this Roman Empire was busy fighting with other kingdoms because this Roman Empire was very victorious and it was fighting with other kingdoms and trying to capture all the other kingdoms. In his kingdom, that is Claudius II's kingdom, he noticed that the soldiers who were single and had no romantic relationship with any female were more energetic, enthusiastic, and victorious. That is, the people who were single and they had no relationship, be it premarital or extramarital, they were very energetic and victorious than the people who were in romantic relationship. Okay, so this king Claudius II, in his state, set a rule at that time, watching at the situation during that time period, that when he set a rule that he will see that how many people are happy and how many people are sad and how many people are victorious. He saw that the people who were single were more victorious and happy. So he told all the people that nobody in his kingdom will be allowed to marry. After this rule, what just happened was not very happy thing because people did not like this attitude. So after this rule, the whole environment of the Roman Empire was sad and hopeless because there was a Catholic priest named see, what happened was there was a very interesting story that happened at that time when Claudius II announced this rule. So there was a priest, that is padri or saint. Okay, he was a saint is generally a very religious person. Saint Valentine was the name of that priest who did not like this king's attitude and he started helping people. So what he did was he just went around to the people and started helping them marry and started arranging marriages of the people without letting the king know. By this attitude of Valentine, people were happy that they are getting married and the rule is not only being imposed by the king but they can freely live. So when the king got to know about Valentine that he is arranging marriages of the people, he put the Valentine into the jail. When Valentine was in jail, a girl who was of the jailer's daughter, she was used to come daily on a daily basis to meet Valentine. She was the daughter of the jailer. She used to come and meet Valentine and talk to him and enjoy a lot. And this girl was blind. Okay, the jailer's daughter was blind. And what happened was, very soon they both fell in love with each other. One day, Valentine rubbed the eyes of his beloved gently. It was a miracle that she was cured completely and could see everything, because before she could not see anything, but now she can see everything because she is no more blind. When the king Claudius II came to know about Saint Valentine, he gave a proposal to Saint Valentine that if he chooses love, he will be beheaded, and if he rejects love, he will be saved. Let me explain this. So, what happened was the king gave the proposal, that is, Claudius II was the king at that time, as was mentioned before. So, Claudius II told Valentines that when he came to know that they both are going to marry and they are going to set relationship forever, then he was very angry and he set a rule that not set a rule, he set a proposal and gave him a proposal that if you marry this girl, you will be beheaded, you will no more live, you will have to die, सर काट दिया जाएगा. And if you don't want to get beheaded, if you don't want to get killed, so you have to leave this love. You don't have to choose love. If you choose love, you will be killed, and if you choose life, then you will have to leave love and live happily with us, and will have to fight for the kingdom. So what happened was, there was a very interesting story. This Valentine, he chose love and was beheaded. Okay, he chose love and was beheaded and was killed by the king and the people of the court. And after the death of Valentine, a letter was received by his beloved whom he loved. As I told you that he loved a jailer's daughter who was blind, and he when he rubbed his eyes, she was cured and she could see everything. So she received a letter when Valentine died. And when Valentine died, there was a thing mentioned in the letter that from your Valentine. This was a line which was written on that letter. So what used to be in those days was, there was a thing like supercilia. If you don't know what was supercilia, but at that time during the Roman Empire, it was very famous. It was very popular. That it was like lottery system, where there was a box where there were chits, and both the men and females had to pick up a chit, and both of them had to marry whosever name came. Okay, let me explain you. There was a box kind of thing. So there were lot of chits. The people who were present, names were written of those people, both of the females and the males, and whoever chit one picks up, they had to marry with each other. It was not necessary that they will have to marry or they are bound to marry. If they reject this proposal, if they don't want to marry, they can reject this marriage. But most of the time this happened that they ended marrying each other. There have been many controversies regarding this topic. Some say that we should not follow Western ideology because we are Indians, we should follow Indian festival. But let me tell you, according to me, India is a democratic country. We should celebrate every country and should respect every religion and festival. And I wish that every person wishes our culture, and we respect other people culture and other religious cultures, or people belonging to every place, any place. So I don't believe in this. So we should follow everything according to me. So the present time modern Valentine's Day, it is people also say that we celebrate this Valentine's Day because of a writer named Geoffrey Chaucer. He was a writer, a very famous writer of the medieval age. He is very famous in English literature. He wrote a work named Parliament of Owls. So people say that the Parliament of Owls and some of his other works marks the beginning of Valentine's Day. And this Valentine's Day, love is not only about Valentine and about boyfriend and girlfriend. A lot of people think that Valentine festival is just about relationship of the boyfriend and the girlfriend who are not married or married. But let me tell you this, that people can celebrate this even they are not boyfriends and girlfriends. Even a son and her mother, both can celebrate and both can wish each other. And because Valentine's Day just doesn't mean a romantic, means a cordial relationship where there is a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, but both can come and both can interact, and any love can be there. That is a love between a friend, a love between a sister and brother, a love between father and his daughter, and a lot more. So, if you ask me, I personally believe that February is the best season because weather is very moderate and we notice mild sunny day with blend of slight coolness. There's not We do not face a lot of hotness and we do not face a lot of coolness. So this is a very gentle kind of weather. So, and last but not the least, I want to mention that do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and for more updates, stay tuned to our channel. Thank you.